published 1636 EDT, the 2nd of September 2017, updated 1755 EDT, the 2nd of September 2017. Forget Roy of the Rovers, this was Woodburn of Wales. Just as the obituaries were being written on his country's World Cup qualifying campaign, a 17-year-old whose international career was only 4 minutes old scored a goal of breathtaking quality to reawaken the Dragon. Sent on by Chris Coleman as a desperate roll of the dice on 69 minutes, Ben Woodburn's second touch was to take instant control of a dubious-headed clearance by Austria's defence some 20 yards out. With the abandon of youth and the skill to execute, he checked inside, and unleashed a shot of fierce venom that ripped into the bottom corner of the net. Ben Woodburn fires home from 25 yards to give Wales the lead in the 74th minute. Ben Davies rushes to congratulate the teenager on scoring on his international debut. Woodburn celebrates after scoring a crucial goal in Wales' bid to reach Russia 2018. Woodburn became Wales' second youngest ever goal scorer behind Gareth Bale. It was rub your wise stuff. Cardiff City Stadium erupted. Woodburn sprinted to celebrate and Coleman pointed into the crowd as if to say, "I told you so." There had been rumours of Woodburn's electricity in training this week, and here was a bolt from the blue. The Liverpool forward was born in Nottingham, raised in Chester, but is already a Welsh hero. He qualifies through his grandfather and has been in the Welsh system for a number of years. England have tried to persuade him to defect, but the chances are gone now. The importance of his goal cannot be underestimated. Wales looked to be heading for a 6th consecutive draw that would have left them needing snookers to reach Russia 2018, but now they can go to Moldova for Tuesday's game with renewed belief, just 2 points behind Republic of Ireland in second. Nobody connected with Wales had tried to play down the importance of this game. On its eve, Coleman and captain Ashley Williams united in declaring only victory would do. 5 draws in a row had placed Wales in a precarious position in Group D, 4 points behind joint leaders Serbia and Republic of Ireland, with road running out to bridge the gap. Wales boss Chris Coleman issues instructions to Gareth Bale in the opening stages. West Ham forward Marko Arnautovic controls the ball with his right boot as Bale jumps in vain even before Ben Woodburn had made his professional debut. Sportsmail's secret scout had identified the teenager as one to watch. On September 23, 2016, the secret scout wrote, Liverpool appear to have the successor to Robbie Fowler and Michael. Woodburn is a natural goal scorer, shows maturity beyond his years and is very quick. After becoming the Reds' youngest ever goal scorer in November last year, and now the second youngest in Welsh history, the world is at the 17-year-old's feet. Sportsmail's secret scout had the first tips on Ben Woodburn just under a year ago, so Ireland's draw in Georgia would have roused the Welsh dressing room significantly. Confirmed just before the players emerged for the warm-ups, Coleman's side now knew destiny had swung in the favour. In any case, Coleman had made a call that spoke volumes of his desire to seize the initiative. Deprived of Joe Allen through suspension, Coleman elected to be bold. He gave Tom Lawrence his first competitive start, picking a forward instead of Joe Ledley, who currently has neither a club nor minutes in the legs. Aaron Ramsey dropped deeper alongside Dave Edwards and Bale, banned for June's qualifier. In Serbia, was restored to his roaming role behind Sam Vokes. It was as if Austria did not get the memo of that one, though. Inside 2 minutes, Bale was given surprising room to advance from midfield, but he let the visitors off by scuffing his right-foot shot. 7 minutes later, Ramsey benefited from Vokes' knockdown, skipped past to challenge, but hit his finish just over when he ought to have fed Bale. For that, Wales went backwards. Austria began to control possession and stretch the Welsh backline. Edwards was required to time an inch-perfect tackle on David Alaba that would have meant a penalty otherwise, while Marko Arnautovic was performing much more like the player West Ham thought they were getting for £24 million than the one who got sent off for an elbow in his last club appearance. Aaron Ramsey works some space in the box but slams his shot high over the bar. Wales goalkeeper Wayne Hennessey rushed out of his box to slide in on Marko Arnautovic. At one point, Arnautovic forced Wayne Hennessey into some rather panicked sweeper action that nearly ended in disaster. At another, he sent Bale the wrong way with a neat body swerve. The tense mood that had descended was lifted on the half-hour when Ramsey went clear thanks to a fortunate ricochet. The Arsenal man looked certain to score, but with ornate profligacy he dinked his finish onto the crossbar. saving Ramsey's blushes. Referee Ovidiu Hartigan had already blown for a soft free kick. Nevertheless, it was a spark. But almost straight away Austria nearly took the lead. Austrian captain Julian Baumgartlinger cut a superb pass that sliced through the Welsh defence to Arnautovic 12 yards out, but he sent his shot too high. Marcel Sabitzer had the game's first shot on target 5 minutes before the break, saved by Hennessey but bringing more anxiety. Sabitzer then drove an effort just wide. Coleman knew something had to change. Allen's absence was proving too great, so the Wales manager replaced Jazz Richards with Andy King at half-time and went 4,231 to gain a better grip in midfield. Welsh forward Gareth Bale races forward with the ball as Julian Baumgartlinger trails behind. When Coleman switched systems against Georgia earlier in the campaign, Wales fell apart, but here the alteration almost triggered an immediate response, having forced Austria into conceding a foul. Bale hit a deep free kick that Williams met to let Ramsey shoot. Austria's goldening block owed more to luck than design. In the 56th minute, Ramsey linked with Bale, who had space to measure a long-distance shot that was heading for the top corner until goalkeeper Heinz Lindner intervened with a sprawling save. Lindner was in action again 9 minutes later, although his deft touch to goal bound Ramsey's daisy cut went unnoticed by the officials, to the ire of the Welsh. Soon after, the emotion was fear as Martin Harnik bore down on Hennessey, but the Austrian forward produced a horrible miss-kick with Bale of all people back to disturb. Ben Davies attempts to win the ball as Wales defend a corner during the first half, and the 69th minute Coleman rolled the dice. He sent on Woodburn for his first Wales cap and hit the jackpot. Wales finished the game with a flourish, picking holes as Austria tried to find an equaliser. Bale brought another fine save from Lindner, and Hal Robsinganu wasted a fine opening by lashing over when his Real Madrid teammate was in a much better position. Robsinganu then hit the post with another finish as Wales swarmed forwards, and by the final whistle it was almost as if the hosts did not want the encounter to end. Finish it did, and now Wales look ahead, with a new name to remember in the ranks.